Scoring goals is probably the most important thing in football. While I'm not undermining other parts of the game like assists and tackles, goals make headlines more often, especially the goals that seem extremely impossible to score but end up in the back of the net, thanks to the player's sheer skill. Hey there, football fanatics. Get ready to have your jaws drop and your socks knocked off, because today we're diving into the top 10 most impossible looking goals ever scored in the history of the beautiful game. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Roberto Carlos versus France, 1997. Roberto Carlos's mind-bending free kick against France in 1997. Picture this: Roberto lines up for a free kick from what seems like a Mission Impossible angle. He takes a monstrous swing and the ball magically curves outside the post just to make a U-turn and sneak its way back into the net. The goalkeeper was so stunned, he probably thought he was watching a David Copperfield magic show. Now we have seen many bendy, astonishing free kicks over the years, but this, for me, sits on the top as the greatest free kicks of all time. Number 9. Lionel Messi versus Gaddafi, 2007. Ankara Messi, Ankara Messi, Ankara Messi. This is what goes through the mind of every football fan when Messi dribbles past the entire team to score a spellbinding goal. If you struggle to find the context of Ankara Messi, you need to see this goal. In 2007, during a match against Gaddafi, he pulled off a solo run that would make Usain Bolt jealous. Messi starts weaving through defenders like a needle through fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 defenders left helpless and confused, wondering where the heck the ball went. And just like that, he calmly finishes it off, leaving everyone's jaws hanging lower than their pants at a summer pool party. Number 8. Zlatan Ibrahimovic versus England, 2012. If the ball gets kicked by Zlatan, it's obliged to end up in the back of the net. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the acrobatic ninja of the football pitch, is known for his outrageous goals. In 2012, he executed a bicycle kick against England that left everyone speechless. The goalie punches the ball, and this is where Zlatan sees the opportunity to score an absolute worldie. From miles away, Zlatan flips upside down in midair and delivers a scissor kick so powerful that the ball goes through a projectile motion and ends up in the back of the net. The keeper, the defenders, no one could do anything about that effort. Zlatan also deservingly won the Puskas Award for this goal. Number 7. Denny Bergkamp versus Argentina, 1998. The Arsenal legend Denny Bergkamp, the maestro of control, pulled off a masterpiece during the 1998 World Cup against Argentina. In a high-pressure knockout match, he receives a long pass with the grace of a ballerina. With the ball glued to his feet, he spins around a defender like he's dancing in a salsa club and slots it into the net. That goal had more elegance than a swan performing ballet. Simply breathtaking. Number 6. Ronaldinho versus England, 2002. Ronaldinho, the king of tricks and flicks, a footballer who might not come into the GOAT conversation, but was one of the most iconic and talented footballers of all time. In fact, the first video on YouTube that reached 1 million views was Ronaldinho juggling the ball between his feet. In 2002, Brazil faced England, and Ronaldinho decided to show them how to score a free kick like a boss. From an angle so sharp it could slice through a diamond, Ronaldinho gently lifts the ball over the wall with the passion of a surgeon performing open-heart surgery. The poor goalie was left as confused as a penguin in a desert, watching the ball gracefully dip into the net. Number 5. Marco van Basten versus Soviet Union, 1988. Let's take a trip back to 1998, when Marco van Basten proved that trolleys could be sexier than a catwalk in Milan. In the European Championship final, a beautiful diagonal cross finds Van Basten. With the elegance of a swan taking flight, he unleashes a thunderous volley that leaves the goalie as useful as a chocolate teapot. The ball gracefully kisses the top corner of the net, making it a goal that looks like geometric perfection. Van Basten might be a pretty controversial pundit today, but during his playing days, he was a beast. Number 4. Siphi Shabala versus Mexico, 2010. The 2010 World Cup, where Siphi Shabala decided to light up the opening match with a goal that set the stadium on fire. From way outside the box, Shabala winds up like he's auditioning for the role of Thor and smashes the ball with a fury that would make the Hulk jealous. The ball screams through the air, evading defenders like they're scaredy cats, and nestles itself in the top corner. I bet the crowd went even crazier than a kid in a candy store. One of the most iconic FIFA World Cup goals of all time. Number 3. Carlos Alberto versus Italy, 1970. Brace yourselves, folks. We're going back to the 1970 World Cup final, where Brazil decided to paint a masterpiece on the canvas of football. With a quick one-touch passes, the ball finds its way to Carlos Alberto, who strikes it with more finesse than a conductor leading a symphony. The ball kisses the bottom corner of the net with the grace of a ballerina, securing Brazil's third World Cup title and leaving everyone in awe. Number 2. Zinedine Zidane versus Bayer Leverkusen. Zinedine Zidane could have taught volleying 101 at Harvard. He is one of the greatest midfielders of all time, and he showed why he is one of the best in the 2002 Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen. He showed us all how to execute a volley with style. He meets a looping cross with a touch so delicate it feels like a feather on a summer breeze. The ball gracefully floats past the goalie, finding the net like a love-struck arrow hitting its target. I bet even Cupid himself would give Zidane a standing ovation for that one. Number 1. Diego Maradona. And now, drumroll please, the moment you've all been waiting for. The most impossible-looking goal in football history goes to the one and only Diego Maradona and his infamous Hand of God goal against England in the 1986 World Cup quarterfinals. Now, folks, we're not endorsing cheating, but you can't deny the audacity of Maradona's handball. It's like he thought, hey, who needs hands to play football? I'll just use mine to make the goalie cry. It was a goal so surreal, even Salvador Dali would have been jealous. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 most impossible-looking goals in football history. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride through football's greatest moments. Don't forget to let us know your favorite goal in the comments below. And if we missed anything mind-boggling, don't hesitate to give us a shout. Until next time, keep watching, keep cheering, and keep loving the beautiful game. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell because we will be back with more jaw-dropping football content. Now go out there and try to score your own impossible goals. Just make sure you don't use your hands. You don't have the hand of God like the late Diego Maradona. Take care and keep being awesome.